I had all intentions to record this video today to do my little content thing because, I've been MIA for a little while and I'm trying to get my life back together with this content. And I woke up this morning with this voice. It's giving Morgan Freeman. So I'm just going to go ahead and put out a disclaimer right now. I think I have like a little bit of like a cold trying to creep up on me. I woke up and my throat was extremely scratchy this morning. So I am on cup number 3, okay? Just trying to get this thing together. So please do not mind the deepness, the scratchiness of my voice. If I, every now and again, you know why, okay? I am pressing my way because I gotta get back. I gotta get my life together. I gotta get back. I've been going for a minute and I'm trying to come back now with the jump off. And this thing is really trying to stop me. But I'm determined. So in my cup, I have fresh cubed ginger. I have fresh grated ginger. I have 3 capfuls of apple cider vinegar with the mother. And I have agave in hot water. I'm working on it. I am working on it. I don't hardly ever get sick. I hardly ever get sick. And this is mad annoying. So y'all pray my strength in the Lord. I'm going to be sipping on my little tea. And if you like my glass, we got them in our shop. And there's a sale coming. But we're going to get into that in just a minute. All right? Let's just go ahead and get into the video. Hey, love. I'm Janice Savon, and welcome back to my channel, Love Done Right, where we get the girls praying with prayer journals and prompts. And today, I know it's been a little minute, but I am back with another life update. I want to review my first year in business. We're coming up on a year very soon, and I got a sale coming, and an announcement. So yeah, let's spend some time with me. Let's get into it. So let's go ahead and start this off with where in the world have I been? So for the past 2 months, I think I left y'all off with, I was preparing for my event, which was the last Saturday in August. I think it was August 30th. So it was right before that was when I posted my last video. And then I did record the recap, which I just posted last week because baby, I've been busy, okay? I've been busy. And yeah, so that's why I left you all off last. And now I am back, or at least do my best to get back, honey, because a lot has been going on. The Monday before my event, my husband and I found out that we have to move. And it was such terrible timing because first of all, I was like dead focused on my event. And second of all, we've only been here 2 years and it was not our intention to move anytime soon, but such is life. So for the past 2 months, 3 months, we have been working on getting ourselves settled in a new place. We have not moved just yet, but I am moving within the next 3 weeks, I think. Anyway, so that is where I have been. When you have to find a place to live with a short amount of time, literally everything else gets put on the back burner. So we have just been nose deep into the house hunt search and just trying to figure out what our next move is going to be. And all praises to the Most High. Like I said, that was a very inconvenient piece of news to get. And the timing was just like, what? But all things work together for our good, and we are really, really excited about moving. We did find a place, and we are, like I said, just really excited about starting our life in a new city and just all these different things. So super, super, super excited about that. Not so excited about packing because, child. But anyways, I'm not gonna go too deep on that. But yes, I've been gone because we have been in the throes of trying to find a place to live, trying to find a house, trying to get ourselves settled. So now that we have found that and we are in the stage of packing up, I can kind of come back and do a little bit of content and, get the ball back rolling because, I love making my videos. And a couple of you guys have reached out and I appreciate that so much. It just made me feel so touched that y'all actually like really love my videos and you are concerned. Y'all love, y'all shop my shop. And I'm just so grateful for that. I just had to make sure that we were stable. Okay. We just had to get that all situated before I can come back and really, with a clean slate, make content and feel comfortable with doing that. Because if you ain't got no house, child, nothing else matters. You got to find a place to live. So anyways, I'm very excited because I am slowly but surely making my way back. And I'm making my way back during this time of year when everybody and their mama is shopping, which is great. And I have decided that I'm going to do an end of year sale. It actually kind of correlates with my plans anyway. I plan on taking a break and like putting the shop on pause when we move in December, and I was going to do that anyway. So everything is just working out for our good. So with that being said, I am doing a move-in sale. I would prefer not to have to pack up all of this inventory and to just kind of clean some of it out and prepare for the new year and new inventory and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it would be very, very convenient to get rid of most of this stuff so that I don't have to pack it and take it with me. Okay, so we're doing a sale, 30% off your entire order, and literally everything is on sale. All of my journals, the planners, all of the prayer cards, everything is on sale. And in another video, I'm going to share with you all the new things that are coming to the shop. We are going to keep the journals and stuff and the planner that you love and the prayer cards that you guys love, but I want to add more. Okay, I have more to do. And yeah, but it'll be really convenient to clean out some of this stuff, pack up my house, move, and then restock in the new house. That's what I want to do. So for your benefit, you all can shop. And at the point of me recording this video, the sale is going to begin tomorrow. So today is Monday the 24th. And so tomorrow, November 25th, the sale will begin and it will end on Friday the 28th. Black Friday, as you all know, the 28th at 5 p.m. And then all of the orders are going to be shipped out on Monday. I want to say that is that the 3rd? Or anyway, on the Monday after Black Friday, okay? So yeah, just so that you know, that is where I've been. That is what's coming up. And yeah, so in order to prepare for this sale, let's go ahead and go through my inventory and make sure that the website is updated with that, because I don't know. I think the last time I updated the website was probably right before my event. And so there was a bunch of sales since then. So we need to go ahead and update it and make sure everything is up to date and in order and all that good stuff. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So right now I am just counting how many of the Sister Circle journals that I have. Those are my most popular in the shop, and inventory is low. So like I said, I didn't want to restock on my journals and then have to like pack them all up to move them. So I am just going to sell out of these, get these out of the way, and then once we get into the new house, go ahead and do a big restock, which I will share with you all, and then make sure everything is all good and organized together. But for right now, we're just trying to get rid of these because I don't feel like packing. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie. I am definitely that girl that packs last minute for trips, and it's a no for me. So I'm not feeling like packing, and yeah. And please don't mind my little shelf. I accidentally broke it a couple months ago, so don't mind my shelf. Anyway. All right, so now all of the products are updated inside Shopify, inside my Shopify website. And yeah, we are running low. Like I was saying earlier, definitely running low. We only have 2 of the blue Sister Circle journals, 1 pink, 1 peach, 2 green, 2 purple, and I think those are all the colors. Yeah, those are all the colors. We have 5 of the Prayer Journal and Chill hardcover journals, and we have 12 of the soft cover, and only 3 of the Dear Heavenly Father journals. So we're running low. The thing that we have most of is planners. Our planner, these are the daily planners, the In This Sanctuary daily planner. Absolutely love this planner. It is undated because I can't commit to a planner like that. And we have, excuse me, about 3 or 4 of these of each phrase. So mine says, I stay up because I'm prayed up, and the other one says, walking by faith, sipping with grace. So we have about 3 or 4 of these of each phrase left. And yeah, so now the website is all up to date. I already went ahead and scheduled all of my sale emails a couple of days ago because try to be taking forever. Make sure that you go ahead, shop the website. Everything is, your entire order is 30% off, and shipping will begin on the Monday after the sale. So the sale ends Friday at 5 p.m. November 28th, 5 p.m. And then everything is shipped out. Let me, I keep saying the Monday after. Let me see what day that is. That is Monday, the 1st. It is the 1st of December. I'm going to do all the shipping on one day to just get it out of my hair. And then right after that, I'm going to temporarily close my shop so that I can focus on packing, get everything packed up. And then once we get moved in, I'm going to reopen the shop. And then I'm going to do a new, like a bulk order restock of everything. So yeah, if you've had your eyes on anything, this is the time to get it. This is the 2nd largest sale of the year. The first one is my birthday. And then no sales in between, and then this one. So make sure that you go ahead and grab your journal, your prayer cards, your planners, all of the things. Y'all, I'm fighting for my life, okay? I'm trying to stay hydrated over here. I got my seltzer. I just finished up my little ginger concoction. I'm gonna try to eat some of that ginger if it's not too spicy. Baby, I'm fighting for my life, okay? So let me go ahead and wind this video down, but I did want to share a couple of thoughts on how my first year in business went. So yeah, let's get into that. All right, so I did write a couple of notes. This is our Prayer Journal and Chill, the soft cover. This is my like brain dump notebook. So I don't actually do prayer journaling in this one. I do a brain dump. That's another thing that I wanted to say. I've been seeing everybody and their mama do these journaling ecosystem videos, and I'm not new to prayer journaling. I am true to prayer journaling. Okay, I've been doing it since I was about 12, and I'm coming up on 40 in about a year and a half. So I'm not new to this, I'm true to this, and I would love to share with y'all my journal ecosystem stack, whatever you want to call it. If you want to see that, let me know in the comments below, and I will definitely make a video of that. Yeah, I think that'll be really fun, just showing you all my journals and planners and things that I write in and what I use them for. So anyway, got my notes here in my Prayer Journal and Chill soft cover. This is also going to be in the sale as well. So yeah, I don't want to do too much more talking because we're trying to get it together over here. So anyway, I wanted to share some thoughts about my first year in business. So I wrote a couple things down just to make sure that I don't overdo it. Anyway, so here we go. One of the first things that I want to share is that your business is what you make it, okay? I am very much a visionary, and I have all these huge ideas and all this stuff, but sometimes when I go on social, I get overwhelmed, or I get, I guess I get into this space of like comparison, right? Like, oh snap, like I think me and her started around the same time, and look at what she's doing, this, that, and the third. Listen, your business is what you make it. And this first year in business for me was rough. Okay, on a personal tip, it was very rough. I spent a couple of days in the hospital. I had to really slow down. It was a lot going on, but it was also an amazing year as well. So many people were blessed by the things that the Most High instructed me to create, which is prayer journals, and especially our planner, our daily planner, and our prayer cards. And I am so honored to be used. I had a vision to do an event, and I wanted to essentially bring the women of God together, bring them in community with some older women, and also let them know that you can talk to the Most High about anything. Especially us women, we get so caught up with trying to juggle all these different balls and make sure everybody else is okay. But we have to remember to come to the Father and be refueled by Him, and we can talk to Him about anything, things that are going good, things that are going bad, whatever you're struggling with, any emotions that you are struggling to process. Go to the Father, okay? And that event really just blew me over, okay? Even this past weekend, I went to a funeral and there was tons of people there, and so many people were coming up to me saying, oh my gosh, we saw your event, we missed it, I'm so sorry I missed it, when is the next one? And just asking about it and wanting to be a part. And it's just blown me away. I did have an opportunity to connect with some other women and have some possible collaborations coming soon. But you don't have to, essentially what I'm trying to say here is, you do not have to be swayed or moved by what others are doing. The Most High called you into business, if that's what He did, called you into business and to touch the world with your life, your personality, your testimony. So your business is what you make it. Yes, I sell faith-based stationery and things like that, but I also do events. I also offer journaling sessions. So if you have a women's event and you want to implement something new, something different, you can reach out to me and I can come and facilitate a prayer journaling event. So you don't have to stick to what you think it's supposed to be. Be creative. Let the Most High use you. Your story is your story, and the way that you present it is what's going to draw people to you and what's going to bless people on their journey. So yeah, your business is what you make it. Like, stop scrolling and looking what other people are doing. It's okay to get ideas and things like that, but make sure that you are focused on what the Most High called you to do, and then do that with excellence, do that with creativity, do that with enthusiasm. So that's the first thing that I want to share. Your business is what you make it. The next thing that I want to share is that focusing on creating a community around my business was one of the best things that I could have ever done. Like I said earlier, I was at a funeral this past Saturday, and there were so many people that came up to me and was like, girl, that event was amazing, or I missed it and I wanted to come, this, that, and the third. And I cannot tell you how many private messages, how many DMs I have gotten from people that was just like, girl, you blessed my life. I really love what you're doing. I love the products, this, that, and the third. And I just smile and I just give y'all praise, because it really has grown into this community of prayer warrior women. And that's exactly what I wanted. It's so funny because now that I think about it, the Most High had planted this in me years ago. I've been hosting a prayer call every Friday morning at 6 a.m. for the past, it'll be 6 years in March. And I feel like that was the baseline, that was the foundation of what LoveDoneWrite is now. And all we're doing is just taking things up a notch and doing them on a bigger scale. And so I absolutely plan on doing more events. I would like to do one in February. I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it, but I would love to. Moving in December and then doing an event in February might be cutting it a little close, but we're gonna see. Okay, if we can't do that event, then we'll continue with our annual prayer journal and chill. But my point is, I'm not just selling journals. Okay, I'm not just selling prayer cards. I am cultivating a community of prayer warrior women, and I am so proud of that. I might not sell 1,000 journals in a month, or 200 prayer cards in a month, like whatever. I might not make a bunch of sales, but for me, this is ministry and this is a community to pass down the legacy of prayer, like I've said in multiple videos, and that I will continue to talk about. So that was something that really jumped out to me, like, wow, girl, you really have created a community. And I'm so proud of that. I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful. And I'm just so blessed. I'm just out here planting seeds. I'm planting seeds, somebody else gonna water, and then the Most High is gonna give the increase. And to be a part of that process is priceless. Last but certainly not least, just reviewing my first year in business, vending has been everything. Now, to be fair, I technically only vended. I was only able to vend at 2 events. Now, I was supposed to vend on Saturday, but you know, my husband had a death in his family and I wasn't about to let him go to the funeral by himself. So I had to cancel that one. I technically only did vending at 2 events and one of them was mine. However, I learned so much from both of those experiences. Namely, that experience of looking somebody in their face and telling them about your product and why you created it and how it will bless their lives, that has made me such a better businesswoman. And it has just been such a revolutionary thing for me. Vending is a really, really great way to share your passion behind your business and to really network and just have fun with your business, especially as a small business owner. A lot of times it's just us doing everything. Okay, we are the social media manager, we are the creative mind behind all the products, we're all these things, and that can get real dry and real stale, and that can discourage you. If I'm honest, that can discourage you because it's a lot of work. But when you have an opportunity to stand in front of somebody and smile and share with them why you made a daily planner for the woman of the house and show all the elements and this, that, and the third, it will revive you and rejuvenate you and your excitement for your business like nothing else. And when you take the time to create content, it gives you a clearer mind on what message you're trying to convey, right? Because you had practice with telling people about it face to face. And that just blessed my entire soul. Another thing is people buy more when they can like see a face, you know, behind the business, you know, and they can see your passion. So vending has been incredible for me financially. I'm just so grateful for that. I put a lot of love and energy and attention to detail in what I create. And it's just such a blessing to make the sale. Okay, let's just be real. Okay, we want to make the sale. That's what we're in business for. But I just give God praise for that. Vending has been everything. And then the other thing is this. I was only able to be physically in person for 2 vending events. But due to those events, I've had people reach out to me directly and say, hey, I want to do a bulk order. And I'm like, say what now? Okay. You know, I've had, that's happened to me multiple times. Like, oh, I wasn't able to make it to whatever event that I was at. But I love your stuff and I want to buy 20 of them. What? Okay. So that's another thing. Like I said, people buy more when they can see the face behind the brand and hear the passion behind the brand. So vending has opened up so many doors and I'm super, super excited about doing more vending next year. And I can do a whole nother video all about vending, like, you know, do's and don'ts and, you know, maybe what to bring or whatever have you. Again, if you want to hear something like that, let me know. And I'm just looking forward to vending more and more and more. Okay. So these are just some of the things and the reflections that I have on my first year in business. I am really looking forward to year 2. And I'm praying that it is a smoother year for me personally, because this year was a little bit of a roller coaster. But we back up and we back on top. But I'm looking forward to continuing to connect. I'm looking forward to doing more events because I think she's a host. Okay, I'm a host. Okay, and hosting events is so much work, but it's so much fun. You know, to see your vision come to life and to see people interact and use the products that you created. It is just like none other. And let me just say, if y'all did not watch my recap for Prayer Journal and Chill 2025, there's nothing like an in-person experience. The Most High came and swept through the building like nobody's business. And it was just so good. And that is what I pray for. I put my gifts and my talents to work, and then I just say, Lord, have your way. Okay. So I'm just so excited, looking forward to more events. Prayerfully 2026, I'll be able to do 2 events, one in February and one in, obviously I Pray Journal and Chill 2026 in August. It's going to be the last Saturday in August. And I'm not sure if it's going to be the same venue because a lot more people want to come. So we're going to see. But prayerfully, I'll be able to do 2 more events. I have a bunch of new ideas for more products, more prayer journals, guided prayer journals, another planner, more prayer cards. So okay, stuff is coming, and I am going to do a whole separate video on all the new items that are going to be in the shop. So make sure that you look out for that. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I am making my way back, honey. Y'all pray for this throat. We're trying to get it together. Okay, but yeah, I love you guys. Again, don't forget our end of year / moving sale starts tomorrow, November 25th, and it will end on the 28th at 5 p.m. All sales will go out on Monday, December 1st. So if you had your eye on any of our products, any of our prayer journals, our planner, our prayer cards, anything, make sure that you go ahead and grab yours now at 30% off. And then we're going to take a little break, and then we're going to come back in the new year. All right. So I love y'all. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.